Assalamu alaikum. Now I'm going to be doing a series of videos on house renovations and decorating. Okay, so I'll be moving soon, and I'm just in the process of doing the decoration on my house. A lot of the stuff I will be attempting to do it myself. Today's video is about curtain poles and what to buy and what to avoid. Now, when you buy online, you often are reluctant because you don't know what you're going to get, and often we go out and purchase them from DIY stores and so on. Now, I did make trips to quite a few of the DIY stores, B&Q, Do It All is no longer exists, sorry. Quite a few B&M Bargains, B&M Bargains, Range, Wilkinson, and quite a few other places. Okay, so initially I purchased these curtain poles for my son's house from Range. We paid $21.99 I think for them, and we bought them in two different sizes. They were the longer ones and also the shorter ones. Now the difference between this one and my son's house is that they were a lot narrower, they were very lightweight. These are very, very heavy duty. These were purchased, I did a fair bit of investigating, so do you know what, sometimes a good sound advice, especially if you're going to do some DIY work, good sound advice from someone that you can trust is actually wonderful. I did ask around, but nobody was forthcoming with where they purchased theirs from and how much they paid for them. Anyway, I'm happy to share. I purchased later on, first of all I bought them from Range, and then I wasn't totally happy with them, so I went online and I searched out this company called Linens Limited, luxury linen and bedding. Now, I didn't buy no linen or bedding from these guys. Probably they're quite good, because considering the fact that their poles are so good, I would imagine their linen is also good. But anyway, that's not something that I went into, so I'm not going to introduce that. But as far as the poles are concerned, these are one of the best ones and the cheapest ones that I've come across. Perhaps you've done your own investigating. If you've been decorating and renovating, then you'd know what kind of prices they are. I had absolutely no knowledge of what I was looking for and what I was going to pay, because in the olden days we had the swish curtain holders and so on. Those are no longer in fashion, and they are available, but they were a lot of hassle. They were constantly breaking, especially when there were kids around, and these are a lot nicer. So I am going to be showing you how to go about, well, what the curtains look like, not how to go about putting them up. I have actually put them all up, so alhamdulillah, it's been quite good. Initially I started off a little bit reluctantly, and it took me a fair while to get how to go about putting it up. But once I started, it sort of eased, and it wasn't too bad. So basically what you do is, these are the brackets that go on the wall. These houses, our houses, are brand new, so they've actually got the wooden buttons already applied onto the wall. So basically you screw the buttons, through these two holes, you screw that into the button, and then the pole just sits on here. It has a screw here which you use an Allen key which comes supplied with it, and you tighten that after it's been fixed. Also, there's a screw here which needs to be loosened so that you can have easy access to actually get through to it. Now, to actually put this on, you do need cordless, and you also need perhaps something like this. This is a ratchet screwdriver. Okay, and the cordless, I went and purchased a brand new one, and obviously my tape measure. So even though my tape measure is being used for a different thing, today we're going to be measuring the center where this is going to be applied, and then the machine has been swapped for a drill. So anyway, I'm just going to quickly give you, I won't give you a tour of the house yet, but there you are, that's the view from my bedroom window. Here I'm going to be putting this on. So the ones that I have already put on, I'll just quickly go and show you the ones that are already done. And now I will give you a before and after of the house as well, so inshallah that's going to be forthcoming later. So that one I've already applied on, that's the bigger window, and then that's the smaller window. So these were just two of the poles. I've applied them, I've placed them on in here, and then also in the downstairs rooms I've done all those. So alhamdulillah, it's been a good progressive day. As long as you're willing to put effort into, there's no reason why you can't do it. Ideally, I would love to have had the handyman or the handyman to do these jobs, but unfortunately they're busy doing their own stuff. So alhamdulillah, there's nothing like doing it yourself. That's why it's called do it yourself. So this is a DIY do it yourself video, and alhamdulillah there's going to be quite a few of these videos where I'm going to be showing you several of the things that I am planning to do, inshallah. So join me again. I hope this video proves to be beneficial to you. I will place a link to the Bed Linen Company's website, so if anybody wants to make a purchase. I'm not paid or hired by them, so do you know what, there's no benefit in it for me apart from the fact that viewers who are thinking of doing any jobs like this, one, they will know what to look out for and what to buy, and also, you know, it's an idea of where to go for bargain hunting. So if it's gonna save you a couple of pounds, especially if you're buying several, I found the company really good, so you know that's a benefit in itself. Now there are a couple of tips that I'm going to give you if you do place these on yourself. We're going to go back to the room and go back to our so initially what we're going to do is we're going to take the Allen key, which is supplied in, they also supply the plugs and so on. Now we're not going to be needing the plugs because the thing's going to go directly into the wooden piece that's already applied on. So you take the Allen key and you twist that around and you undo this and take the metal, oh sorry, I can't turn with one hand, so I'm going to have to put the camera down, and then take all these out. And now these curtains, you can use the rings, or you can use the curtains, the type that have the metal. Now in my son's house, what I've done is I've taken all these rings out and I applied the curtains directly onto the rail itself. So I did away with the rings. It's entirely optional. What I would suggest you do is, once you've placed your curtain or rail onto the holder, don't tighten these until you've decided on what kind of curtains you're going to have. Now in case you, this nut at the back tightens and holds the curtain rail in place. Now before you tighten this, I would suggest make sure that you're happy with your layout. So that's just, I'm undecided what I'm going to do, what kind of curtains I'm going to have, whether they're going to be directly the ring types which are going to go in the rail, or they're going to be the other ones. So that's about it. I will join you again with the next video, and inshallah we will see how far we get with this decorating and house renovation.